Hello everyone and welcome to your Monday movement. I'm so excited to be outside today since the weather is finally nicer. I've got a 3-part workout for you today. This is the total body workout. We're going to get our heart rates up, we're going to strengthen our core, and we're going to do some compound movements. So today I'm going to ask that you have, there's a couple different things depending on where you're working out. There's squats involved. You could do barbell squats, you could do dumbbell squats. I'm going to do goblet squats with my kettlebell, and then like some medium dumbbells will also be needed for things like shoulder press and reverse flies. Oops, I probably should have brought my lighter set of weights out as well, but I'll deal with that as we go through. So our first circuit, we're going to go through it 3 times, working with a 45-second work interval and a 15-second rest. And we start with those squats: barbell, dumbbell, or goblet. So remember, the big thing with your squats is to sit back and down, and you want to find the depth of your squat. So work to get those hips down in line with the knees open out towards pinky toes, and then stand. 45 seconds here. Keep drawing your lower belly in. After your 45 seconds, rest for 15, and then we've got shoulder press. So that's why I've got my medium size weights out. 90-degree bend at the shoulders. Press overhead. Press overhead. Core is braced, and from the side, you want to make sure that your butt doesn't stick out and then your ribs poke out. So long through the tailbone. Wrists over the elbows. Shoulders come, or elbows come right below the shoulders, and then you drive them up. 45 seconds and then 15 seconds rest, and then we've got the deadlift. So you could do again this with a barbell, dumbbells, or a kettlebell. I'm gonna use my kettlebell. Feet are gonna be about shoulder width distance apart. Now with the deadlift, you hip hinge. You hinge at your hips. Send your butt way, way back. Notice the crown of my head is shooting forward. I'm not jutting my chin away from my chest. And you squeeze the hamstrings and the glutes to stand. Hinge, stand. Butt goes way, way, way back. Weights in your heels. Keep going back. You don't need to touch the ground. Depending on how flexible you are, that's going to dictate a lot of y'all's range of motion. But notice what else I'm not doing. I'm not rounding my back. I'm also not sinking in my back. The body is like light as a feather, stiff as a board. You are stiff as a board from the crown of your head back through the tailbone. Weight stays close to the body. After your 45 seconds of deadlifts, you rest for 15, and then we do a bent over row. So working the back. Palms face in. Hinge at your hips, arms are long. Again, don't sink in the low back. Nice and full there. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. So you go through that 3 times. That is part number 1. Now, part number 2, a little more cardio. 30 seconds work, 15 seconds rest. We start with squat jumps. Shoulder width distance in the feet. Sit back and down, explode. After your 30 seconds, go right into your 15 seconds of just regular body weight squats. After that, you move right into pike push-up. So you basically start in downward facing dog. Hips up, head down. Your hairline is gonna go right in between your thumbs. So lower down, press up. It's like a shoulder press with your body weight. After your 30 seconds, hold that down dog. Head and neck are relaxed. Triceps roll down towards the ground. Press down through your index finger and thumb knuckles. After your 15-second downward dog hold, then we're gonna come back up and we're gonna do our jumping lunges. Oh, there's my neighbors. They're like, what's that lady doing? Get my workout on. Here we go. Go for the depth, remember. Don't just like tap it. That does not count. That doesn't count. Get low. 30 seconds, alternating reverse lunges. Notice how my shoulders stay stacked over my hips. And then the last thing we do are reverse dumbbell flies. Can I do it with 12 pounds? I don't know. Normally I would grab like my 5s or 8s, but I'll do my best. Hinge at your hips, spine is long. Lead with your pinkies as you fly those weights out to the side. I'll show you from the front. And you got 30 seconds there. The thing I want you to focus on, I'm thinking about using the back of your shoulder. Try not to like do weird things with your neck. Really isolate. So even though I could do a few reps with those 12-pound weights, I would probably go down to like 8 so I could really focus on the form and feel that mind and body connection. Super important. So that is the second circuit. You go through that again 3 times. Now our last thing is a little core circuit. What we've got here, oops, my faves. So you'll start with your legs out nice and long, arms up and overhead, and then come up. If that's not happening for you right now, just do one leg at a time, okay? Both are super effective. Then we're gonna do bicycle. So classic move. Hands behind your head, elbows wide, knees bent. Think shoulder to knee, shoulder to knee. Try and get the tips of your shoulder blades off of the ground. Oh, and this is 30-second interval for everything. After your bicycles, we got Russian twists. If you want to do it with the weight, by all means, grab a weight. Does not need to be super heavy. Feet off the ground, twist. Long spine here. Do not round your back when you do this. If feet off the ground is too intense, feet down. Big range of motion. And then our final thing is a forearm plank with knee to elbow. So line up your forearms down on the ground. Long line from crown to heels. Again, no sink, no elevation. Nice and long, knee to elbow. Knee to elbow. 30 seconds. Rest for 30 to 15. Start back up at the top and you go through that again 3 times. You guys, this is a killer workout. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Have a great day.